What is gypsum? Why gypsum is used in gardening? Hello friends. Welcome to Gardener's Gardening. I am going to discuss about gypsum today. What is gypsum and how to use gypsum in gardening? Before starting this video, I am requesting you to subscribe this channel to get lots of gardening related informative videos regularly, which may help you to be an expert gardener very easily. What is gypsum? Gypsum is calcium sulfate dihydrate, a naturally occurring mineral. Gypsum is made up of 21% calcium and 17% sulfate. How gypsum can help in gardening? Calcium is essential nutrient for plant growth and development, particularly for roots and shoots. It also improves plants' ability to take in other essential nutrients, such as ammonium nitrogen. Since calcium cannot move from old to new plant tissues, a constant supply of soluble calcium is required for optimum plant health. Some gardeners use limestone for calcium, but limestone is not water-soluble, and also limestone does not migrate well in soil, and does not reach up to the root depth, and also raises soil pH, which is not always needed. Gypsum requires moisture to dissolve, and move quickly from the surface to the roots below, and does not change soil pH. So, instead of using limestone, use always gypsum, particularly for azalea, camellia, rhododendrons, and other acid-loving salts. They need calcium too. Gypsum is an excellent source of calcium and sulfur. The areas that receive more than 40 inches of rainfall per year are prone to calcium deficiency. Plants lacking in calcium exhibit symptoms like discolored patches on fruits, blossom and rot on tomato, peppers, melon or squash, dead buds and root tips, shading of blossoms or buds prematurely, weak stems, burnt tips on the young leaves of lettuce, celery and cabbage. Various plants require sulfur for protein synthesis. Sulfur is important for nodule formation on legume roots and also responsible for smell of onion and garlic. Plants lacking in sulfur deficiency exhibit symptoms like young leaves turn to yellow in color, slow growth rate and delay in plant maturity. In both of these cases, adding gypsum to your garden is a great way to cure calcium and sulfur deficiency. Gypsum is ready for plant absorption immediately. Gypsum helps break up compacted soil. Tightly packed clay soils can be problematic, since water and other essential nutrients run off the surface rather than penetrate into the soil for plants' utilization. Gypsum helps to loosen clay soil and improve soil structure by transforming tightly packed larger clumps to small fine particles to make soil more porous, allowing air, water and nutrients to reach to the root zone. This encourages better root growth and results more stronger and healthier plants. Gypsum changes the soil composition through flocculation process. So, gypsum works as a soil improver, help to improve poor soil conditions. Gypsum repairs damage from salt. Coastal areas and the place where snowfall occurs and de-icing products are used, winter salt are used. These salt affects grasslands and garden beds. When plants absorb excess salt through the roots, it interferes chlorophyll production and photosynthesis, so plants growth stunted and can't produce new leaves and flowers. Lawn grasses looks brown and discolored. Gypsum acts to replace the excess salt with its calcium sulfate, which heal the plant and encourages new growth by reducing salt levels in soil. Applying gypsum in your garden. Gypsum is non-toxic, safe for people and pests. It works well for yard, garden, lawn, vegetable and flower garden, and around trees and shrubs. It is sold commercially in a granular, powdered or pellet for use in home gardens. For large-scale agricultural level, gypsum is used for soil conditioning and fertilizing. Use gypsum according to the need after soil testing. When you purchase gypsum, carefully read the instructions, how much gypsum should be used, because excess use may be problematic. Applying one dose is not a permanent solution. You may need to apply gypsum time to time. My suggestion is to add organic matter compost manure with gypsum and mix with garden soil to get more benefits for good soil amendment, improved drainage, erosion control, better air circulation, more workable soil for seedling emerge and plant growth. Water immediately after applying gypsum on the soil for starting its work. Gypsum is easy to use and is not expensive, so, for easy gardening, for reconditioning your garden soil, every year use gypsum. It is recommended for your flower, vegetable garden and lawn. Best of luck and happy gardening. If you are satisfied and benefited from this video, give it a like, share it to your friends, and consider subscribing this channel. God bless you and thanks for your time.